Peace. I saw a talking point and I was just like, all right, I should probably make a note of this so I don't forget about it. And the point that was raised, I think it was it O'Shea? Yeah, O'Shea Duke Jackson. O'Shea Duke Jackson, y'all go follow him. His YouTube, he covers a lot of celebrity gossip points, and from a black man's perspective, for lack of better words. But so he brought up a point like, all right, so I guess Doja Cat, she's with the European guy, and he could be described as rather nerdy or proper, whatever your terminology for it is. His pants are up and tightened, and you know what I'm saying. He has like a shirt tucked in, skinny dude, long hair, whatever, and I don't have no problem with that. Like, you do your thing. But the thing that I want to focus on is that, there's a standard. There's a standard that you know, brothers, brothers, brothers have to meet that most races don't seem to have to hold up to. Cause don't come at me saying that white men have a certain standard. It's just like it's kind of just like you get what you expect, and you expect them to be white. You know what I mean? Especially if you're not white, or even if you are. You know what I'm saying? White women are just like, oh yeah, it's my boyfriend. He's this, he's that, whatever. You can be whatever type of dude you just happen to grow up as, and just like it's just accepted. You know what I mean? Like whatever your hair is, it's like, oh, he's white. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever to your hair. You could dress however. You could be goth. You could be emo. You could be rock. You could be, you know what I'm saying? You could cultural appropriate. It's whatever. Latinos, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's not necessarily a height requirement, because when you're Hispanic and you want a Hispanic man, you don't go looking for the nigga that's 6'5", because that's less likely. That's not one of y'all's strongest traits. Like hair is gonna be done how gelled, however. You know what I'm saying? You could be a Rico Suave's type. You know what I'm saying? You could be a hard working type. It doesn't. You know what I mean? It's just whatever. But then when you get to our community, you know what I'm saying, that's been constantly um, watered down, evaporated, like just, yeah, that exactly. Um, Melanated or carbonated beings, us, the African American community, there's a different standard that we're held to. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be black and not just be somebody who pretending to be black or adopting the culture, you have to drip a certain amount of swagoo, like, or you gotta be alpha. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta be like macho, or you gotta have your life together, which is harder for us because if y'all haven't noticed, America is literally disenfranchising our existence, and people who aren't really immediately affected by it, i.e., anybody who's not a black man, doesn't tend to really be on the up and up on seeing how this shit is, because like if you're black and you're a nerd, quote unquote nerd, you're gonna get looked at differently. Black women aren't going to want you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's gonna be sprinkles here and there, but even the girls who are reserved and shy, they still want somebody to exude protector. You know what I'm saying? Alpha tendencies, whatever it is. It's certain stipulations. So a lot of times, if you're a black man and your intellect is the biggest thing about you, you're gonna get overlooked by majority of women, and then you try to date outside your race, and that's a little bit easier because there's less of a, finger snap, eye roll, like, you know what I'm saying, like boss up nigga type of energy coming at you from your own women. But at the same time, You got to think a lot of people in Hispanic culture, they try to keep things close knit. That's why a lot of them are like shorter, and a lot of like Puerto Ricans and all they're extremely short because their Puerto Rican mother and got with a Puerto Rican father, or a Dominican mother, Dominican father. They like to keep their culture close knit so they can keep their identity. We don't have that privilege. Thomas Jefferson and them, they fucked all that shit up for us.